Good morning, everybody. We're gonna get back at the Sunflower, put the tires on it, sandblast the other tires or rims, put some feed off today. Still quite a bit of snow out here. We've done a little bit of snow removal. I'm not too concerned about any of this right now. I think it's supposed to get like +2 tomorrow, so some of the stuff is gonna melt anyways, and it'll be good. And yeah, what a nice white blanket. Just want to quickly touch base though. Other reason why we don't do free range chickens or outside chickens, they could never survive in this weather. There is nothing for them to eat. They're safe in the barn. Owen's out there right now, pressure washing that spray mask off. So you see, this is all that overspray. We use that spray mask opposed to tape. You can just pressure wash it off. It does a really nice job. You can actually use that. You can put it in a paint gun and you can cover your whole implement with that if you want, or a car. That's what professionals use at a body shop. Opposed to taping everything off, it's a lot easier. So we're just gonna take this over to the other shop. That's our smaller shop, more for cars, and it's a little bit older and the floor's not as nice as the new shop or the bigger shop, so we don't really want to. There's a good before and after. Dull, rusty, nice and shiny. She's just looking newer and newer all the time. I load those up, like I said, sandblast paint them. In case anybody was wondering why I didn't have a safety stand here. It's hooked to the tractor. It should not roll forward and back. That thing is in park. and you only see him took one tire off at a time, so he's using the other tire as a safety stand. I couldn't feel safer being underneath it. Plus the machine is locked in the upright position. There we go. So, wheels, well, at least the 4 gang, the center section is on, and the outside ones, I am just gonna go start cutting tape off that we put on. Owen is gonna start sandblasting those rims. Wes is putting off feed. And then I think I'm just gonna be folding this up and putting it in the corner. I don't have the bearings or blades yet. COVID times, people, can't get parts. They'll come. That's how good I feel about what we're feeding our chickens. All that's in there: corn, soybeans, soy meal, vitamin pack, and some products that have good shelf quality. Now, there's not as much lime and other products in this batch because it's for our pullet barn. But you don't got to give them a lot of calcium just yet. Okay, I gotta run and grab some more sandblasting bags. They ran out. Good thing for curbside pickup. Well, there we go, 2 bags. They're ready to go when they're ready. See, doesn't that look better? If this was all red, same with the bolts there and all this stuff, it would just be too much red. Now, whether that matters to you or not matters to me. I like the contrast. We could have got more nuts and did all this stuff, but you got to draw the line somewhere, and we just decided just to do the big stuff. All right, we have decided to wait to replace. We're going to replace all these hydraulic lines. There's actually one more sitting over somewhere. Anyways, we're going to replace all these. I don't know if I can find it. Most of them have, I got some tore right there. That one's tore. Actually, we're going to make them a little bit shorter so they never dangled like this before. They were always back a bit. They don't need to be this long. Most of them just go there. Here's another set, and there's the other set. So we're just gonna replace all those, but we're going to wait until we put the discs back on. We'll have the carb or that plywood underneath. Then we can just set everything down. And I know when I undo the hydraulic lines, I don't have to worry about anything settling. It'll already be settled. So there we have it. That's just about ready. Get the tires on after they're painted. Actually, we're pretty close to being finished. I mean, this is still gonna be a big enough job. Actually, I could probably run the lights, a couple other things yet. So we'll see. But pretty much gonna fold it up. That'll be everything, I think, for today. Probably for a couple days until at least the parts come in. So everybody, have a good one. Hope you enjoy what you're watching. We are having a little bit of fun with this. I know it might seem crazy to some people, like why are you redoing your tillage? Piece of a tillage equipment, it's just gonna get dusty, dirty. But I want this thing to last a long time. It's cheap, what we're doing compared to a brand new one. And like this is pretty much brand new. I'll have to just go over a couple odds and ends still. I've already checked those bearings. I got to grease them still, but everything seems to be in good shape still. So we're actually assuming this rim has been already painted before in its life and is not as good a quality as, let's say, that rim, because that stuff hardly came off with the sandblaster. This stuff, it just peeled right off. So it's a good thing we did that. I know we'll get a good coat on this baby and she'll be good to go for another, I don't know, years. Well, I was going to finish with the paint, but that primer can gave up the ghost, and that was all I had for primer. What do? Then I was going to rebuild a electric motor for one of our feeders so I can have on the shelf. Took it apart and wrong bearings. So that is a day. Everybody have a good one. Hope you're enjoying. Cheers.